There we go. Well. There we go. Okay. How's it going? Let's fix this. Good, good. Let's go ahead and... nope. Oh wait, we need to do a new one. Totally empty. Let's do it. How's everyone doing tonight? Alright. Well. Just throw yourself around in circles in space. Sounds like a plan. I'm really excited for what's it called? The planets. The planets to become a thing. It's gonna be cool. No. Alright. So, we're building an exploration ship prototype. You know what? Let's go about like that, yeah. Boy, we are on an adventure, that's for sure. On a magical flying cube through space. Okay. Time to get serious, though. Alright. I think like that. Maybe. Oh, well, those are split apart now. Never mind. Okay, so let's think. So I want that there about like that. That's gonna be a... Oh, what was that? Anyway. A primary component of the exploration vessel. Okay, back to working on the main grid area. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 3, and then 7. I think that'll work. Oh my god. Why? That could have been so bad. Okay. So that's about what this is going to be like. You know what? No. No way. Hang on. Wait a minute. Yeah, slope. Oh. It's actually moving, which is kind of a problem. Yike. There we go. So, I mean, it is rotating relatively slowly though, so we're good. We're kind of okay. Kind of what we want, but not really. Yeah, I like that. I like that, but I like that. Okay, so... Gravity generator, good. Ship is still moving, which is a problem. Let's find gyroscopes. Three is a gyroscope. Yes, we don't need mega gyroscope, but we do need a sizable one. Or two. Gyroscopes are center mass, I think. That would make a lot more sense anyway. Okay. Starters, let's go ahead and block that off. This thing is gonna reach Mach Sweet Jesus in absolutely zero seconds flat. Okay, so just to sort of stabilize this thing for now. Just to make it stable for right now. That'll make sense. That would make a lot more sense. Okay. So now we can focus on actually building the thing. That's going to be an interesting shape. So this is just an Explorer prototype that I'm working towards, sort of. Just to kind of give it as much room as possible. Also kind of need to change that up a bit. Cargo container. Cargo container. We don't need industrial side. I don't think we'll need industrial cargo containers, but there's always a chance. So in the event of that happening, we have that. So here's the real interesting part. We do need an assembler for this. This one's going to require an assembler. However, I'm going to try and lay this thing flat on its back. That way, yeah. Alright, about like that. That'll work. And then we're going to take a refiner. Yeah. Kind of exactly like that. Because then we're able to armor it up, if I'm not mistaken. Reactor. Well, yeah, we are going to need a reactor. But maybe not a huge one. Okay. Twin reactors. That'll work, I think. Or wait. Actually. You know what might be better? If we could somehow connect the reactors to the main system. Because we do have to focus on power. Power is going to be an issue for any ship of this size. Honestly, that might be our best solution there. And having 3 reactors would be more than enough to get it where it needs to go. I'm thinking. Stay hydrated. But anyway. Okay. So here's the new idea, or something to that effect. And then we take our and then we can add a little bit more storage to this, just somehow or another. And then that'll work. some sort of guardrail there to kind of keep you from falling into the glass. That would be smart. Think. Third one though, hang on. So instead of that, let's go ahead and put these all the way down until there. And this we can add on this side all the way up to there. The centralized area, I think we're going to leave it kind of exposed, but not really too much, because that would be really bad if we did. Real fast, I want to check something from the cockpit. So yeah, you would be able to see where you're going with this. Turn the thing pretty well too. Get that sunlight back. Right there. Okay. Yeah. That looks good. How's it going? Glad to have you on the stream. We are working on a prototype. Something that I'm on the fence about even telling y'all about, but I figured I might as well. Why not? It wouldn't hurt, I don't think. Okay. Very good. That's it. Yeah. So this is what I'm calling a C-type vessel. It's intended for exploration mostly, but you know, you could do whatever you wanted to in it, I guess. If you were determined enough, I would say you could do theoretically anything. Alright, let's think. So as part of the ship's design, it's supposed to have an antenna that goes somewhere on it. However, I'm starting to realize that's kind of going to be an issue. Okay, and then the antenna we could probably put up there. Slap that up top. Deal. That actually looks kind of sick. It's giving off some very specific ship vibes, and I don't know what they are exactly, but I appreciate them. So there's one of the big things about this ship, is there's going to be some sort of connection point there. I hear the bloodhound upstairs. She bork. She do a heckin' bork. She's a great dog. I love her. She's the best. One of the best. Okay, so we're gonna need one of those there. Get somewhere on this thing. Okay, I see how I can do this. And let's just say theoretically this is ammo. That's where one of those could be. kind of wanted to get something on the back for like if they were if you were being tailed. But I don't know that that's going to be a possibility. You know what? Let's see. Let's try it. Alright. No, I don't think that's going to work out the way I'm thinking it would. Never mind. Yeah, that looks good. A little bit of armor for the antenna, just in case someone, you know, for example, was trying to shoot it off of you. So there's going to be a connection point here underneath that, which I'll sort of signify with that being a thing. Oh yeah, but we do have actual guns. We do need actual guns on this. So, you know, you are able to chase something down if need be, or defend yourself. Sure, it's only one, but I mean, hey, sometimes one is better than nothing. Actually, weird side idea. Let's see if we can't just get a connection point going like this. No. No, that would be possible. So it wouldn't be able to feed through the system at all. Instead, I think it would just boil down to because we're a little insane here. A dual cannon. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're going with. A dual Gatling. And then this would be the entrance. Ship entrance. Okay, so we do need to do something here. More storage never hurt, just because these are smaller crates. also, we're not going to signify that with that. We're just going to outright cargo container there. Then we need to work on thrusters a bit. Ooh, that is not what we're looking for there. That would work to a degree. Inset thrusters, just like so. Ah, I messed up. Okay. Yeah, just like that. That looks so funky. It looks great though. I like it. I like the way that looks. Okay. Now we just need to work on the sides. And honestly, oh, wait. Don't even have the right block. There we go. We need to inset that a little bit more, so. Yeah. Yeah. Then. Wait, it's supposed to be there. Alright, that's pretty inset, if I do say so myself. So then we want to okay. this thing's gonna have like excellent maneuverability. Because it needs to be somewhat agile as an explorer, I would think. Able to get around certain areas. At least that would make sense in my head. Uh-oh. First issue. That. Not an issue at all anymore. Not symmetrical, and I don't like that. Okay. There. And there. There. Okay, and then we go there. Got it. Got it. Good. Whew. Okay. Out and up. Oh wait, we don't have up actually. I imagine, I don't know, I feel like up needs to be just as important. Maybe like right there, and right there. Yeah, that could work. This thing probably wouldn't even be able to get itself up off the ground, much less be able to fly. But we're going with this anyway. However, I think for this, just in this one particular instance, good, good. Ooh. That's good. Take this over here. Up, down, left, right, forwards, and backwards. This is kind of just a prototype, though, so I'm not even sure what I want to call this thing yet. I mean, other than the C-type. I think it's just going to be called the C-type. C-type Explorer model. Airlocks. Put grates over the gyros, just like always. Then safety railing. To keep you from walking over into the edge. That's a large component. That's a negative. That's not going to fit. I don't think this would fit. Even if I needed it to, it wouldn't fit. Okay, so that's what it would take. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Even if only just a little. You know what? Just to be safe, double reinforce that entry. Yeah, double reinforce that. That's gonna be something to learn to practice, is double reinforcement. Look, as much as I want to put the landing gear on this, I know this thing's not made for space, for planets yet. We don't have planets. So I'm not going to think about landing gear. Landing gear doesn't make sense for this yet. However, I will say, there is one thing that does make sense. Yeah, that works, huh? Then we have lights on the front of the ship to be able to navigate some tighter areas. It looks kind of ugly right now, but that's just because there's a significant lack of components for me to use at the moment. Drill. No. Let's check. 4. You know what? Might end up actually looking a little bit better. Unironically. It has a much tighter look to it than what we got going on over there. But I'm gonna give this the same look on the other side. That way it kind of has this weird pinched in look. But it also adds a little bit more depth to the build. Makes it look a little bit better. So then obviously these exposed ports, you don't want those exposed. And that's one of the very few that would be. Okay, so it's not possible to put anything there. I think this is going to make more sense in the end. Yeah. Definitely. Oh, and then, yeah, about the refinery. Literally just cover all that up. Wait. Make sure it's all lined up first, then cover it up. And then as for a secondary power source, using these smaller grid solar panels, actually, no, you can't use the large ones. So you do have to use the smaller ones. So secondary power, start up here at the very top of the ship. Build your way down to right before the engines. And then over here on this side, also just add one more for flare. And then on the bottom here, once again, just build towards the engines. Then stop right in front of them. Then right here, you build a few more like that. And yeah, this is on the bottom, but it's also, but that's mainly because you're going to be rotating this ship a lot, like an obnoxious amount, probably. There you go. That's what you want right there. Roughly that, I think. Is there anything else I could do to make this better? something of a barricade area, sort of like a quarantine check area, I think. Make sure, you know, if you're on a strange planet that makes no sense to engineer life. It would make sense to me to not do that. See, now that one has a middle piece, doesn't it? No, it's split in two. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3 off. 1, 2. Yeah, that's right. Good. We did it. We figured that one out pretty quick. Okay. And then, you know, airlocks everywhere around this, just to make it as safe as possible. Ship has two sides. You know, you got your industrial side, and then you have your, what I'm assuming is habitat, you know, med bay side. This is where you would, you know, come in, handle stuff. Ooh, excuse me. It's past my bedtime, it seems. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a brick, but, like, it's a pretty brick. Right? Has that Void Industries flair, or whatever. Yeah, that is definitely a brick. How fast can it go? Very quickly. Already at 300 meters a second. Does not slow down very fast. Deceleration definitely needs some work. But beyond that, this thing works pretty good. Though I do want to test how fast it gets up to 300 meters per second, so. Six seconds. 0 to 300 meters per second in 6 seconds. So it looks like spinning around in circles is actually going to be the new way to really stop, instead of just aiming your ship backwards. Because I guess it's accounting for all of the inertia. Maybe. Either way. wait, the back isn't done. And there's still a little bit more I need to do back here. Almost forgot. Let's just see. How many out did that go? Only about by one, so and then the rest of this was almost to that. But not quite. Alright. Yeah, sure, let's make it a little bit faster. Might as well. Oh, so you can't put that there for some reason or another. Why wouldn't I be able to put it there? Eh. Bet you can there. And there. With those, so, I mean, that makes sense, I guess, kinda. This thing is really bad at slowing down, though. I feel like I should at least make an attempt. Hear me out. I know this isn't much of an attempt to try and slow this thing down, but like, it's better than nothing, right? Safety is not my main priority here at the company. Cram as many thrusters as we can in there. This looks so goofy. Okay, wait, no. Yeah, that stays there, but these... Yes. I think. Man, I just don't know. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1, 2. Boom. It has too many jet engines strapped to the back of it. Behold, too many jet engines, the ride. And of course we're gonna do this on the bottom. Too many jet engines, the ride. I mean, I think it looks like a halfway decent ship, but that's just my weird thoughts on it. Then again, it's not really my opinion that matters. Yeah, maybe. It just is like some fin type decorations. I think having some amount of fin decorations makes sense. And then on these fins, we will place even more engines. But smaller. This is the goofiest Explorer that you will ever see in your life. And yes, I'm leaving these thrusters exposed just because I can. Doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't make sense, but we're doing it because it looks fun. Those fins give it some sort of vibe. I don't know what that vibe is exactly, but I'm liking it. Anyway, let's see how fast this thing reaches Mach Sweet Jesus. And you know what? This is actually the blueprint, so we're gonna do this. New blueprint. We're gonna rename this to the C type Explorer. Whoa. Prototype. There we go. It's copyrighted, so I can't really say what that I can't really sing the lyrics that I just put there. Anyway, let's see how fast this thing goes. It looks ridiculous, but I love it. It looks so stupid and ridiculous, but this is one of my favorite ships now. This is the favorite ship that the most favorite ship I've ever built. Point blank, look. Alright, let's start counting. And go. about 5 seconds to reach 300 meters per second. Yeah, so it's accounting for all manner of trajectory whenever you launch full speed. This thing is ridiculous, and it has at least one gun, so I mean, you could defend yourself with this thing. Probably. Maybe a little. Let's see how it looks driving it from here. This thing has absolutely zero control, which is kind of an issue, but at the same time, the point of it is just be fast. The point of the thing is to just be fast and be able to explore an area. Get in, get out, go. Has minimal control. We'll probably work on this prototype at some point later. But for now, that is a solid prototype. I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and stay tuned tomorrow because it's my birthday tomorrow, and I have a very special announcement that I want to make on my birthday. So I will see y'all tomorrow bright and early.